Hi students, in this video I'll be going through some questions related to the solving of linear equations. So let's take a look at the questions. You may want to pause the video and try the questions first before reviewing the solutions. Right, so let's take a look at this first question. Okay, so in this first question we have x over 5 plus 14 equals to 8. Right, so one of the techniques of solving a linear equation is that we want to bring all the terms that have no x, all the number terms, right, to the right side of the equation. And then those terms with x, we will leave it on the left side of the equation. Okay, so over here, we have the plus 14 on the left side. So we will bring it to the right side. So if you shift positive 14 from the right side to the left, from the left side to the right side, then it becomes negative 14, all right? Okay, so from here, we have a simple equation now. Okay, 8 minus 14, it becomes negative 6. Okay, so just ask yourself a simple question. What we want to do is to find the value of x, right? So what number divided by 5 will give you negative 6? Okay, so you can see clearly that the answer is going to be, for x, is going to be negative 30. Okay, but if you want to apply what we have learned, the concept, okay, if you have divide on the one side, you bring the number to the other side, it becomes times, all right? So x will be equals to negative 6 times 5, right? So that will give us negative 30. Right, so just to recap, solving an equation like this, we want to bring all the terms without x to the right side and leave those terms with x on the left side, all right? Okay, let's take a look at another question. So now we have a question that doesn't have any terms with denominators. So we have 6 minus 7x equals to 5 times 1 minus 2x. Okay, so for this question, what we want to do is to open the brackets first. So 5 times 1, we have 5. Then 5 times negative 2, okay, we have negative 10x, all right? So this is what we have. So similar to what I mentioned in the previous question, we want to bring all the terms with x to the left side, all the number terms to the right side. Okay, so okay, negative 7x will stay here, so the sign doesn't change. Okay, negative 10x on the right side, go to the left side, become plus 10x. Right, then the 5, you didn't move it, so it still remains as a 5. The positive 6 go to the right side, become negative 6, right? Okay, so from here we will have 3x equals to negative 1. So it's a 3 times x on the left side, so times, so 3 go to the other side becomes a divide, right? So we have this, right? Okay, let's take a look at one last question. Okay, so sometimes you will be given uh, terms with fractions on the left side. Okay, so in this case, we have two terms, and then we have a negative 3 on the right side. Okay, so for questions like this, what we want to do is we want to combine the two fractions on the left side into a single fraction. Okay, so let me write out the question first. Okay, so we have this. Okay, so we want to combine the two fractions on the left side. So in order to combine fraction, we need to make them have the same denominator. So we will times 4 and then times 4. All right. Okay, then for this one, we will have to times 5 and then times 5. Right. So now we will have 4x over 20 minus 5. Okay, remember to put a bracket. Okay, because when you times 5 means you are multiplying 5 to the whole term. Okay, so 5 times the whole term over 20. Okay, the right side is still negative 3. Okay, then from here, we try to combine. Once the denominator is same, we can combine them together already. So it becomes, okay, don't open the bracket yet, okay, because sometimes you may make mistake, okay, if you do two things at once. Okay, then you open the bracket. Okay, so you have 4x. Okay, remember negative 5 times 2x. So negative 10x. Okay. Then negative 5 times negative 3. So this is the part. If you open the bracket, you may make a mistake with the sign. So negative 5 times negative 3. Negative times negative become positive. Alright? Okay, do things one step at a time. We'll continue on this side. Okay, so 4x minus 10x, you get negative 6x plus 15 over 20 equals to negative 3. Okay, so it's a divide by 20 on the left side. Go over the other side, become times 20. Right, so we're going to get this. Right? Okay, then let's simplify the right side first. So negative 60. Okay, going to bring the number positive 15 to the other side. Okay, negative 60 minus 15. Right, so we get negative 6 equals to negative 75. Okay, so we're going to divide the negative 6 over. Alright, so negative 75 over negative 6. Okay, so that will give us 12.5, right, or 12.5. Right, so I just repeat again for questions like this. Okay, you want to combine the right side, okay? The left side into a single fraction. Then after that, you can sort of cross multiply the denominator to the other side. Okay, then you can solve the equation, right? Okay, so I'll see you in the next video. So do more practice on your own, okay?